Toronto Blue Jays. Back now live as we count down to the start of Game 1. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci. And now the starting lineup for the visiting Baltimore Orioles. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Matty, you take a look at this lineup. I find myself thinking back to my playing days when I knew I had the ace on the mound. It had to be win day, and when you get in a car to drive to the yard, you tell yourself, even though you felt bad about it, just get 2 or 3. All the pressure's on the big boy to have to execute, and he usually does. Look for this lineup to try and execute and score, manufacture 1 or 2 runs early in this one.
First pitch of the at-bat. Lifted the other way out to left center. Courtney is in pursuit, makes the play, 1 away.
In the second boxing, third baseman number 13, Manny Machado.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. And there are our umpires for this one. Working the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Yeah, Dan, we got Dave Lawrence behind the dish tonight. One of the best in the game, I think. Consistent, well-respected, accurate strike zone.
D-Bro, you hit it right there. He makes you bring the ball over the plate. Will give a little bit off the strike zone. I think the one thing that's important that he does, he has the same strike zone in the first inning. You'll see that same strike zone in the ninth.
1 out, nobody on. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Made pretty quick work of him right there, setting him down on only 4 pitches. And what I liked about all of those pitches, what they were down around the knees or lower. Pretty hard to do any kind of damage when pitches are located in that spot.
Here comes the first pitch. A little late on the fastball here as this is bounced foul just off to the left. Strike 1. Flying toward right center. That gets down and the inning continues. So Chris Davis will get a chance here in the inning following that base hit.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up and the 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
And he'll get back in safely. Here's Chris Davis now, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Now the 1-0. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Pillar's there. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. Orioles nothing. With that, let's take a look at the Blue Jays starting lineup. Mark, what do you have on this group in front of the home crowd tonight?
Matty, I love the way this lineup's constructed. Talking to the manager before the game, he focused on the fact that they have a pass the baton mentality. Everything's flowing for this lineup. Chance to score a lot of runs.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. Great tilt on the slider on the inside corner. Spangenberg stands at 6 foot even. Bats left, throws right. He was selected in the first round back in 2011.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Hey, I don't mind those pitches down below the zone trying to go for the strikeout right there. But you find yourself in a 2-2 count right here. Interested to see what he goes to.
And a pitch down that swung on and sent to second base. And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
Batting second.
Digging in now, Devin Travis, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First offering on its way. Tough one to lay off, called a strike. Bases are empty, one man out. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Outside, 2-1.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
3-1 to him now. The 3-1. And he missed with that one. It's ball 4. A one-out walk here in the home first.
Whoa, you know a pitcher is really fighting himself when he misses a zone by that much. I'm surprised the catcher could even bring that in.
Here's the first pitch to him. 0-1 the count. And Tulowitzki can't come up with that one as he falls behind. 0-2 now.
This is what every pitcher likes to have. Another 0-2 count really puts the hitters on the defensive side in multiple ways. You can go fastball up, you can go breaking ball down. One of the keys, getting ahead, and he's done a very good job of that so far.
Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt. And costly as the runner will move into scoring position now. Now at the plate, Josh Donaldson. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. And there's the 4th wide one, so he's aboard on the intentional walk.
Well, they felt it was better to take the bat out of the hands of a guy like that. He's just too dangerous, and they decided they'll take their chances with the next guy in the lineup.
Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch, and it's fouled away. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. A couple of walks, but no damage. We're off to the second, scoreless on MLB Network.
Leading off for Baltimore, center fielder number 10, Adam Jones.
Now the pitch. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike. The swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie.
So he goes back-to-back with the same pitch and got him to chase it both times. He's clearly not picking up that pitch very well.
So he was confident doubling up. Does he triple up on it?
It's always tough to go back-to-back-to-back. It's not a good idea to show a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out. Settling in now, Evan Gattis. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit hard back up the middle. And that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
Yeah, I don't know if I love the approach of pulling the trigger on that 0-0 pitch. I can't imagine that's exactly what he's looking for. The result works. Pitcher can't be too mad.
Here's Jonathan Scope now. The bouncer to the left side, and that'll get on past Tulowitzki. It's a base hit. Now a long throw to third. Throw won't get him.
Hey guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
Here comes the right fielder, Jose Bautista. He swings and grounds it to short. There's one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Now batting, Rhett Griffin. He'll begin things here against Sonny Gray.
First baseman, Rhett Griffin.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Try to check it, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
Just couldn't pull that one back in time. It's 0-2 now. Griffin can be considered a bit of a one-dimensional hitter, I guess, in terms of making contact. He tends to see the ball out of right-handed pitchers' hands well, but doesn't seem to pick up the left-handers at the same level. Hit the other way out toward right field. Bautista has a read on it. One down. Standing in, Kevin Pillar.
Center fielder, Kevin.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that one right down Main Street.
Boy, that's a tough pitch to take right there, right down the middle. But I think that happens when you're facing a good pitcher like this guy. The last thing you're expecting is one right down the pipe, and unfortunately, he let that one go, and he'd like to have that pitch back to take a good swing at that one.
Hard hit ball to second, but this is going to be hauled in out there at second base for out number 2. And with 2 away now, let's give you a look at the big picture here. There you see the participants in this year's playoffs. Here's Jay Bruce now. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Ready now, Brian Reyes, and he'll start out their half of the third. Top of the order to follow.
Brian Reyes.
Here's the first pitch to him. Breaking ball in for a strike. Reyes stands 6'2" as you see him in the right-handed box. He's a second-year big leaguer. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. And this one is gone. A home run. A solo shot here to left. His first homer here in the series. As the O's are on the board first, it's 1-0.
Boy, you can see that he was dialed in on his curve from the second he released it. He saw the spin, knew it was coming back over the plate, and just crushed it. He was tracking it all the way.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Reyes. And Strasburg will get ahead of him here with strike 1.
Hey, I know there's a lot of game left, but that is such an important run there in the top of the first. Try and silence this crowd. I can't tell you, in postseason play, 1 run feels like 3 or 4.
1-1 the count now. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
2 strikes.
Here now the 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full. In the on-deck circle is Manny Machado. He'll bat next. Once again, a 3-2. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. So the base is empty here with 1 away. And standing in now, the third baseman, Manny Machado. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1. The 1-0 home is swung on and missed. Strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
That's a tough pitch to throw right there. That front door curveball just missed hitting that inside corner. That's a very difficult pitch. I'm not sure if he wanted to get that one down and away, and unfortunately that one stayed inside.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch started to chase that time, but then he wisely holds off for ball 3. Now the 3-2 pitch is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
This tells me a lot about this guy. He's done a real nice job bouncing back from that home run to strike out the next 2 guys. Sometimes you're going to get taken deep, but it's all about how you respond that really matters.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Pillar's there. And that ends the inning. Orioles on the board first thanks to the solo home run. Bottom of the 3rd coming up, and it's now 1-0 Baltimore. Leading off the inning, Reggie Wolf, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Reggie Wolf.
First pitch of the at-bat. Fly ball out toward left center field. Gaddis on the move. Oh no, looked like he had it, but it goes right by him. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
The batter, number 15, designated hitter.
So striding in, Corey Spangenberg, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Popped him up. Machado in foul ground. He's got it 1 away.
Now batting.
Striding in, Devin Travis. He drew a walk his first time out. From the stretch, here's the pitch. There's a strike. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. So 1-1 to the left side, but it's well fouled. 1 out and a runner on second base. Hits this one hard the other way, and that's the first hit in this one for the Blue Jays. The runner from second crosses the plate. And he's going to make it easily. It's a stand-up triple. Stepping up to the plate, Troy Tulowitzki. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First offering on its way. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
You know, hats off to the pitcher right there. You got a great hitter at the plate. It's early in the count, and he wanted to get ahead. Nice challenge pitch right there.
A ball and a strike. The count to 2 low now. Line toward the alley in left center. And they're going to grab the lead here as this is down for extra bases. As he arrives at second without a play, as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play. So striding forward now, Josh Donaldson. His first plate appearance resulted in an intentional walk. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a fastball just a bit up. Tulowitzki, the runner at second with one away. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Gone.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
Stepping in now, Brian Courtney. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one.
This is a situation where you almost have to play mind tricks on yourself if you're out there on the mound. 4 runs have come across already this inning, but now the bases are empty. He's not in danger anymore, so he's just got to tell himself he's doing fine, and he just needs to get this inning over with.
Now the 2-0. 3-0 now.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
And he gets this fastball over, back to 3-1 now. 4 runs here in this half inning. And that's low, ball 4. Now at the plate, Rhett Griffin. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Rhett Griffin.
First pitch coming, here it is. Offered at and missed, here's the throw. Ball's there and he is out. Good throw. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
He's got to find a way to set his sights down, but if I'm the pitcher, I continue to climb that ladder until he makes an adjustment.
Line softly toward the hole. Throw on to first will finally retire him as the inning will draw to a close. Here's Chris Davis now as we begin the top of the 4th.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2. Ground ball right side, straight into the shift. Throw to first in time, 1 gone here in the 4th.
Now batting number 10, center fielder Adam Jones.
So with 1 away now, that'll bring in the dangerous Adam Jones. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Travis takes it in. On to first, and that is 2 quick outs to start the 4th.
The left fielder, number 11.
At the plate, Evan Gattis. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Here's the first pitch to him. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
We're moving along in this one, heading into the middle innings. This guy continuing to pitch well, and one of the reasons why, first pitch strike ratio.
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Ranging back is Pilar, and that one is gone. It's a solo home run for Evan Gattis. His first homer so far in the series, and the Orioles have cut it to a 4-2 ball game.
Well, they were smart not to challenge him with a fastball, but it didn't matter. He's their big dog for a reason, so he waited, stayed back, and absolutely exploded through the zone on that one.
Here's Jonathan Scope now. And Strasburg will get ahead of him here with strike 1. A base hit in his first trip. Rounded down the third baseline, but this will get foul for strike 2. 2-strike pitch from Strasburg. Fouled away.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think, if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
Another 0-2 home. Another one sent foul.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
And a waste pitch there, 1-2.
You know, Matty, I'm not surprised by that pitch. Raise the eye level a little bit. Maybe we get something bouncing in the dirt right here.
Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Line drive base hit. He'll get it into second. But he'll be in there with a double.
Yeah, I think he was sitting on the fastball, so he got the changeup. He was way out in front of it, but he kept his hands back long enough to keep it fair down the line. That's not always easy to do.
Here comes the right fielder, Jose Bautista. As Strasburg will get ahead of him here with strike 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. From the belt, the pitch. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold, 0-2. Bautista, more often known as Joey Bats, is a 15-year Major League vet, so it's been quite the career for him. Frozen on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. Orioles get one back on the solo home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. Digging in for his second at-bat, Kevin Pillar. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him. Been a real big struggle for him so far on the mound. 4 runs and only 3 innings, so it'll be interesting to see if he can settle in at all and make some adjustments, or if this start will continue to run downhill.
Hit out towards second. Jones scoops it up, and that's out number 1.
The right fielder, number 32.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone, and that'll bring in the right fielder, Jay Bruce. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Expect the guy on the mound to keep attacking the zone right here. He has a chance for a quick inning. He is not nibbling. Everything is catching those 17 inches.
Down and away, ball 1. And this one misses to Bruce as he moves out in front. It's 2-1.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
Fastball is outside. It's full now, 3-2. Reggie Wolf is on deck. Smoked on the ground, left side. Throw on to first will get him. Score at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now. Next to bat for Toronto, Reggie Wolf. He reached base on an error and later came around to score last time up. And look out as that fastball ran in and got him. Ouch bang. Digging in once again, Corey Spangenberg. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Gray sets. Here's the first pitch. No balls and 1 strike. Gray ready with the 0-1. And this one gets away. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
Well, that's not a real good look when you flail at what ends up being a wild pitch. Doesn't say much about your pitch recognition, but regardless, the runner is able to advance, so we'll see if he can drive him in now.
The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. 1 left for Toronto. In now for the O's, Brian Reyes. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
So the leadoff man retired now for the shortstop, Jose Reyes. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that one just missed outside. 4-2 our score here as we play inning number 5. And he takes a cold strike 1. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Courtney is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out. So 2 are gone now in the Baltimore 5th. And standing in now, the third baseman, Manny Machado. From the stretch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. Digging in to try it again, Devin Travis, as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th. Now the pitch. And that's in there for strike 1. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2. And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Devin Travis.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2. And with a big pitch here, he'll step off and rethink things. The 2-2. Bounce to first. Fielded cleanly by Davis. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, the shortstop, number 2, Troy.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Troy Tulowitzki. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Missed with a slider. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. 4 runs, only 3 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Blue Jays shortstop with a 1-2 count. Here's a little chopper up the middle. On to first, and Tulowitzki grounds out here. 2 away.
Third baseman, number 20.
Ready to take his hacks again, Josh Donaldson, as he'll look to follow up the two-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one. A 1-1 count now to Donaldson. Popped him up. Reyes shading to his right. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Coming to the plate now, Donald Jones. He'll start things out against Steven Strasburg as we get the inning underway. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. And he misses with it, 1-1.
This is a big out to get right here. This is their best hitter. He's a great hitter, and he's a guy that kind of spark plug. He gets this team going. So if I'm on the mound right now, you really want to try to get this guy out to hopefully keep them from getting a potential big inning started.
Ball taken there, 2-1 now. The 2-1 home. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3.
He's had command of his pitches all day, hasn't walked a soul, but we find ourselves in a 3-ball count here. Want to see how aggressive he gets in the zone.
Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes. Now a swing on 3-1, but this is chopped foul right around home plate, and the count will go full to 3-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The next 3-2 is belted, and take a look at this. Deep to right center field, and it's gone! Solo shot to right center. His first homer here in the series, as it's trimmed to a 4-3 game now. Guys, we've seen 4 big balls between the two teams so far today. What are your impressions of the long ball display we're watching?
Matty V, this is just one of those days where the ball seems to be flying, D-Row. The hitters on point, the pitchers aren't making very good pitches.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. It's all about executing pitches, and they're not doing it today. They're leaving a lot of balls over the heart of the plate, and this offense, both offenses, are taking advantage.
On the first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out. Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. Here's the first pitch to him. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2.
Well, I kind of wonder if he's not being as aggressive as he was before that home run. Hey, this is a guy that can burn you again, so I don't really blame him.
The 2-0 on the way. 2-1 now. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Popped him up. And he'll lunge out of the crouch to make the play for out number 2. Evan Gaddis now standing in.
And hey, it was a breaking ball to boot. This guy's a pretty good off-speed hitter. You could tell by that last at-bat, he wasn't fooled at all. He sat back, waited, got the breaking ball, and didn't miss it.
Breaking ball that's cut on and missed for the first strike. 3 runs, 7 hits, 1 error thus far for Baltimore. Oh, and 2 the count to Evan Gattis.
Hey, nice job of bouncing back after the leadoff homer. 2 quick outs after the bomb, and he's got a chance to get out of this.
0-2, here it comes. Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the string on him that time, and the inning is over. Orioles draw closer on the home run. Bottom of the 6th is straight ahead. It's the Blue Jays 4 and the Orioles 3. Digging in, Brian Courtney.
Leading off for the Jays, left fielder, Brian Courtney.
First pitch coming, here it is. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. And it's gone as they add still another. Solo shot to right center. His first homer so far in the series, and it's now 5-3.
Now batting, first baseman, Rhett Griffin.
Into the box now, Rhett Griffin. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half, it's 0-1. No hits to this point. A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2.
You know, we haven't seen that pitch from him in a while, but it looks like he's got pretty good feel for it. If he's going to pick and choose when he's going to use it, he could steal some strikes that way.
Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out. Now to the plate, Kevin Pillar. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. First delivery to him on the way. Changeup in for a strike. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. After it is Jones. 2 gone. Digging in, Jay Bruce. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First offering on its way. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. Throw on to Davis takes care of him, and that'll end the inning. A run for the Jays on the solo homer. Bottom third of the orders. Back here at Rogers Center in Toronto. 7th inning coming up now in game 1 as we take a look there at our game summary through the first 6 innings so far. He's set and the pitch. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
I'll tell you, we're in the later stages of this ball game, but his fastball is still coming out of his hand with plenty on it.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Now some definite signs of life in that Toronto bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander begin to throw. The 1-1 home is strike 2 swinging. Gut shot to third and handled for the first out.
Up next for the Orioles, right fielder, Jose Bautista.
So one away now, and that'll bring in the two-time Major League home run champ Jose Bautista. First pitch of the at-bat. And he just misses with a curveball. Bases are empty, one man out. The 1-1. Grounded back up the middle. Travis has it. On to first, and Strasburg's in control here. 2 away.
Now batting, catcher.
Stepping in, Brian Reyes. He's set. Here it comes. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Pilar's there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. Into the box now, Reggie Wolf. He's got to be looking for vengeance after getting plunked in his last at-bat. First pitch coming, here it is.
Ball one.
And a neck-high fastball that time. And a curveball that time that broke too low. Popped him up. Reyes over to his left. And he brings it in on the warning track.
Now batting, designated hitter.
And now back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. Stepping in, Corey Spangenberg. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
That's
A ball and no strikes. In for a strike. It's 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. A ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, I couldn't tell from up here if the hitter was taken all the way or sitting fastball and just got knee buckled. Either way, that was a really good curveball right there. Move on to the next pitch, but have that in the back of your mind.
And there's the good curveball as he set down on strikes for the second time here tonight.
I think that curveball is a big reason why he's able to turn things around in this start after a rough beginning. It's got some good bite to it. So that tells me he's doing a nice job of snapping it off out front. Really finishing that pitch like you're supposed to.
Standing in now, Devin Travis. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. And here's a fastball in for strike 1. 91 miles an hour that time. In there at the letters, 1 and 2 now. Line drive to left. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3. And 2-out success means Troy Tulowitzki will bat this inning.
Boy, D-Roll, the pitch count keeps climbing and climbing and climbing. And this is another example of they're really making this guy work in this one.
Yeah, that's the grind right here. You put your hard hat on, you try and find a way to get into that bullpen.
Here's Troy Tulowitzki now. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Gray ready with the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes.
You know, there aren't many guys that could just spit on an 0-2 pitch like that.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that. Roberto Ozuna has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the eighth.
Number 54.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Reyes. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Pulled toward right center field. Pilar is right there, 1 down. Ready now for Baltimore, Manny Machado. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
Great changeup there in the dirt for the 3rd strike. And he makes the throw to first. Machado is retired, 2 down now. Striding into the box, Donald Jones. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point.
And in that last at bat, it makes you think this guy might have went up there looking for the breaking ball, because he certainly got a breaking ball, and he didn't miss it. Hit it right on the screws.
1 ball, no strikes the count. 2 out, nobody on. High in the air into shallow left center. Courtney sprinting after it. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. Still a 2-run deficit. It's 5-3. Darren O'Day is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 56.
And now the Toronto number 4 hitter, Josh Donaldson. In his last at bat, he popped out in foul ground. And that misses for ball 1. Sliders in for a strike. And a slider misses here. 2 balls and a strike. A tough sinker on the inside corner. He's set, and the 2-2 pitch. Full count now, 3-2.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
Fouled off. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
A ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Looks at a sinker on the outside corner. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
I think one of the keys, Matt, you want to try to initiate contact. The one thing you don't want to do, you don't want to run the count to 3 balls and 2 strikes. Whatever you want to throw it over for a strike.
And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
He's definitely going to want to get greedy in his zone, and he's obviously seeing the ball well, or he would have swung at that pitch. Sometimes in these long, epic at-bats, you start to get into swing mode.
First baseman.
Ready once again, Rhett Griffin. First offering on its way. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
Hey, these mechanics ain't out of the textbook, The Art of Pitching, but he seems to be effective with what he's doing.
Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. A pause and the 0-2. And another foul ball. Hit out towards second. Jones loves it. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays as they hang on to their 5-3 lead.
Your attention, please. Now
Save situation coming up now as they'll hand the ball over to the right-hander Bruce Storen to try to get the final 3 outs. First pitch on its way. And the first pitch is chopped foul at the plate at strike 1. 1-1 the count to Chris Davis.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
Hit hard up the middle. Tulowitzki to first. He's out. Just a tremendous play that time, and here it is again with Showtrack. He had to range a long way to lay out for that one, and to finish it off, he made a very strong throw across the diamond. Very well could be the play of the game. 1-0 the count. Storen. Pretty much a manager's dream coming out of the bullpen. High strikeouts, doesn't walk a lot of batters, usually a recipe for a lot of success.
That's one of the keys. I think if you were to build the perfect relief pitcher, you'd want a guy that throws a lot of strikes, that minimizes the base on balls, and nobody does it as good as this guy does right now in the game of baseball.
And they come inside with the fastball, but it misses here, and it's back to 2-2.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
A full count now for the Orioles center fielder. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he fouls this one off. And the slider gets him swinging, 2 gone. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field.
And that fires me up right there. What a clutch AB, a 2-out single to get the tying run to the plate. That's all you can ask
for. Here's Jonathan Scope now. And that one got a piece of him.
Now batting.
So a big moment here, and standing in, Jose Bautista. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. First pitch of the at-bat on its way, and it's fouled away. Gaddis at second. Scope on at first with 2 down. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2. Close to 50,000 on their feet here in Toronto. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Baltimore down to their final strike. And he struck him out for out number 3. So that'll wrap things up here as they leave the possible tying run stranded at first.
Hey, one of the keys to having a good record in baseball is to win some games at home. So this was a big win to win at home in front of their home crowd.
Before we take our leave, time for a look at our final line score here in what turned out to be a close 2-run victory. Well, heroes are made in the postseason, and he was at least the hero in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, no